What is happening, beautiful people? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Welcome to another episode of the Thrive Forever Fit Show. I'm your host, as always, Jay Nixon, and I am super excited that you are here. Today's episode is sponsored by you. Thank you for being freaking awesome and listening to this show. And I just want to give you a shout out and say, without you, the show would be worthless, impossible, and not even worth doing. So I'm really grateful that you listen, and I'm thankful that I have you in my world. And hopefully I can impart some wisdom, some knowledge, and a little bit of humor into your life that will help you get to the places and spaces that you want to go. Now, I have decided to embark on a new series of podcast episodes. I'm calling them Mythbusters, the weight loss edition. Now, what my goal is that I want to provide you with simple and easy to understand information about nutrition, fitness, and all of the things that are in your way, all of the things that are preventing you from getting to the goals that you have for yourselves. That's living in the most healthy body possible. That's having a nutritional lifestyle that you can live with forever, that you never have to diet again, that you understand the ins and the outs of what food does once you eat it, that you understand what you need from food in order to survive. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to start with one of the most controversial topics on the planet. When I talk about this, the fanatics come out of the woodwork on social media because they just don't want what I'm about to say to be true. But I'm here to tell you with 100% certainty that what I'm about to tell you is a fact that is backed by science, and it is 100% non-debatable. And here's the truth. There is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. Now, I know some of you guys just fell out of your chair. Some of you stopped listening. Some of you are just mad and you want to finish listening so you can just start to blast me at the end. But just wait, just listen. I'm going to impart some wisdom on you that you probably didn't know. And that's not your fault. The human body is very complex. The weight loss and wellness world is a $5 trillion industry that makes its money off confusing you. And there are camps of carbaholics out there that are going to be mad, and they're going to just come at me with all of this craziness. And I can't wait, if I'm being 100% honest with you, because there is no possible way that the statement I just made is debatable. There's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. That statement is 100% factual, non-debatable. And the sad thing is, the carb community hates it. And they will try to tell you every which way under the sun that the statement is false, but it's not. Because as they like to say, it's science. It's 100% science, and I'm going to explain the science to you. So listen, you're about to get a PhD in carbohydrates in a very short amount of time. So let's dissect the statement. Now, that statement does not say that you should not eat carbohydrates. I didn't say that. It does not say that you can't be healthy if you do choose to eat carbohydrates. It doesn't even say that carbohydrates are bad for you. All it states is that there is not an essential carbohydrate, and therefore carbohydrate consumption is not necessary for life. Now, I posted that simple statement that there's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate on social media about a month or so ago, and I got blasted left and right, up and down, but nobody really addressed what it was that I said. The factual statement is there's not an essential carbohydrate. You do not need them for life. But people came at me with like, well, just enjoy your boring life of protein and fat, and the craziness came out of the woodworks from other health. I use the word lightly. Other health coaches. Is that even a thing? Are you really a health coach? How can you be a health coach and be unhealthy? I don't know. I don't think so. I'll talk about that in another one as well. But can you be a health coach and not have a command of what health is, not have a command of what nutrition is, not understand the science behind what it is that you're telling people to do. And then I had other people come at me and say, well, yeah, but if you want to gain weight, carbs are important for what? Well, of course they are. I didn't say that. Well, if you want to be super strong in the gym and you want to be a power lifter, carbs are, well, sure. If you want to be a marathon runner, you can't run a marathon. Okay. I didn't say any of that. What I said was, what I'm saying now is, there is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. So let me explain further and help with the science of how the body actually works. Not how it works on social media, not how people want it to work, but how it actually works. Here's the truth. Your body does, in fact, need glucose to survive. But the glucose does not need to be ingested in the form of a carbohydrate. You do not need to eat carbohydrates for your body to produce glucose. Now, here's where minds are about to be blown. Every carboholic on the planet is like, well, what are you talking about, crazy person? This is the science. The body has an elegant mechanism that allows it to utilize non-carbohydrate substrates to generate glucose. The process is called glucogenesis. I'll say that again so you can go look it up, because some of you are so mad, you're just seeing red right now. Glucogenesis. Glucogenesis is the metabolic pathway in which the liver produces glucose from non-carbohydrate substrates. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. And this includes glucogenic amino acids from protein and glycerol from lipids and fats. Pretty awesome, right? The body is amazing. So you see, there's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. You don't need to ingest glucose. Your body can actually make it. So let's get back to the key word of this statement, which is the word essential. Now, there are essential fatty acids and there are essential amino acids, meaning if you do not ingest these from foods or outside sources, you will die. You will not survive. Okay? So that's the key word, is essential. So the term essential fatty acid refers to those polyunsaturated fatty acids that must be provided by food because they cannot be synthesized in the body, yet they are necessary for survival. And there's two of those, and it's linoleic acid and alpha linoleic acid. Those are the two essential amino acids that you must ingest because your body cannot make them like it can make glucose. Now, there's 9 essential amino acids, which you must get through your diet. And I'm going to read these for you. They're histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. They are vital for functions throughout your body, including protein synthesis, tissue repair, and nutrient absorption, aka life. Without them, you will expire. So you see, the key word in the entire statement, it is there's not an essential carbohydrate. So now you have a better understanding of when you make the decision to ingest carbs for whatever that reason might be. Maybe you like them, maybe you love them, maybe you are running a marathon, maybe you have been told in the past that you can't do blank, blank, blank without carbohydrates, which is a complete fallacy. I'm someone who ingests a very, I would say, finite amount of carbohydrates, if any. Like my nutritional intake is predominantly protein and fats. And I am not a purveyor of the carnivore diet, the keto diet, any kind of diet for that matter. What I'm a proponent of is a lifestyle nutritional program and plan that allows me to eat, feel amazing, be in the best possible shape, both externally and internally that I can be. And I just want to feel good. I want my brain to work well. I want my internal organs to be at top speed. And the nutritional profile that works best for me is protein and fat. I don't need carbohydrates to survive. It's science. I just explained it to you. I get plenty of glucose from my brain through the lipids and amino acids that I consume. And so can you. The truth is that most of us are in a state of carbohydrate intoxication, meaning we have over-ingested so many carbohydrates that now we're insulin resistant, and we can no longer even process the carbohydrates that we're ingesting, which is why obesity is at an all-time high and is getting more rampant and rampant as we speak. I'm not going to get into that. We'll talk about that in another episode. But the truth is, you do not need carbohydrates to survive. You don't need carbohydrates to be healthy. You don't need carbohydrates for any functionality in your body. Yes, you need glucose, and I explained that to you. Your body is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is the most advanced supercomputer on the planet, and it can actually create glucose through the process of glucogenesis, therefore eliminating the need for you to consume carbs, sugar, and all of the nonsense that we've convinced ourselves that we need in order to be functional. So, some of you are happy, some of you are mad, some of you are in denial, but regardless of what camp you fall in, the statement is true. The statement is non-debatable. There's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. Guys, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm so thankful you listen to this show. Do me a solid. If you love this episode, even if you hate it and you'd like to get more people on your side, share the episode, like the episode. You can even review the episode. I'd love all of those. But the truth of the matter is this. If you're interested in factual information, you were just handed some that is non-debatable. That's a rarity in this world. Everything that I stated is fundamentally factual and can be validated by multiple sources. So whether you like it, you love it, or you hate it, the truth is the truth. And the more truthful that we can get about our nutrition, the more truthful we can get about what we put in our bodies, that is the only way we have got a chance of defeating this obesity epidemic that we are up against. Guys, if you need help, if you're out there and you're seeking guidance, let me know. I'm here to help you. You can jump on a free 15-minute consultation call with me or one of my team members. We will give you all the information you need. We'll answer your questions for free. We've got a do-it-yourself weight loss program that you can follow and do at your own pace. We've got a group membership program that is called the Thrive Forever Fit Flex program, that is a group of like-minded humans that are on a quest to be the healthiest they can possibly be. We've got clients in there that have lost over 100 pounds already. We're having record weight loss months. That's available to you. You can do one-on-one coaching with me. You can buy my book, The Overweight Mind. There are so many resources out there for you, and we want to be one of those resources. We're here to help. Let us know. Thanks again for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode of Mythbusters, the weight loss editions. Appreciate you. Be awesome to yourself. See you next week.